Kit Rosewater here. I am so excited to be able to do this Skate and Chat series where I get to sit down and answer questions from some of my favorite young readers / skaters about the Derby Daredevil series and especially the newest addition to Hit Shelves. The first young reader that we get to welcome to this series is one of my absolute favorite book reviewers. Her Instagram handle is Reads with Val, and she also has a YouTube channel, and I hope that we give her a really, really warm welcome.
Hello, Kit. My name is Valerie.
Hey, Valerie. Heard you had some questions for me to answer.
My first question for you is, when you were my age, and I am 10 right now, what was your favorite book or book series?
Ooh, that is such a good question. When I was 10 years old, I was reading voraciously. I loved so many books. When I try to specifically think about a series that I loved, this is going to sound like a strange answer, but I think I'm going to have to say I really loved a specific type of comic. It was called Calvin and Hobbes, and it used to run as a strip in the newspaper, but Bill Watterson, the author and illustrator of Calvin and Hobbes, did so many comics that I believe his books are in 17 different collections, and I actually own all 17. I'm a huge Calvin and Hobbes fan and nerd even now, but especially when I was 10 years old, those were my go-to reads.
How did you become inspired to write about roller skating? Did you have any special connection with it? Or did you roller skate when you were a kid?
I did do a lot of roller skating when I was a kid, although technically I did a lot of roller blading. That was just the thing to do in the 90s. My sister and I went to the YMCA after school care program in elementary school, and I think it was on Thursdays was the roller rink day. And I loved going to the roller rink and skating to Will Smith's Getting Jiggy With It, and I guess Will Smith's Men in Black, and maybe just all the Will Smith hits at that time. But I decided to write about roller derby for two reasons. One, I fell in love with the sport, especially the way it was really revitalized in Austin, Texas in the early 2000s, which is like this really powerful, feminist, kind of fierce sport that is just so much fun to watch. And it's really even more fun when you learn the ins and outs of the rules and how to play. So I originally set out thinking I was going to try to join on a league. Then I quickly realized my skills would be better suited to be a ref, and it was just so much fun learning all the ins and outs of the rules, and really made for some great book research while I was doing the series.
After reading your book, I really wanted to try roller skating. And I am learning it right now. That would be my new hobby. What activities or hobbies have you been doing over the summer?
This question really makes me laugh because if you had asked me this a couple of summers ago, I would have had a long list of things to tell you. I joined a breakdancing class, crew, camp. I joined a sign language camp because I had been taking sign language classes for a semester prior in the spring. This summer, I would say my biggest hobby is keeping my tiny little baby alive, which I've done a really great job with. She's now over 4 months old, but that's basically been most of my time. Val, it was such a pleasure to have you on this series. Thank you so much for reading the books. Thank you so much for submitting your questions. And I hope everybody goes and follows Val's account. So remember, it's Read with Val for her Instagram handle, and she also has a terrific YouTube channel. Thanks so much, Val. Be sure to join us again soon as my next guest comes on and gets to ask me some questions about what my life has been like as a children's book writer. Until next time.